This is a CBS News Pittsburgh special presentation.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Waiting Child. I'm Mikey Hood, here to introduce you to several children waiting for their forever homes. As always, let's start with a young man we just met yesterday on Pittsburgh Today Live. So what's your favorite car? 12-year-old Travis loves all things related to cars. So we stopped past the Ford Asset Program at the West Hills CCAC campus.
Somebody has to learn to fix these.
Professor Bob Cook shows us what gives a car its get up and go.
What's
really
this though?
That's for checking the oil. So if you had to check the oil, these come out, okay? And we could check at the bottom of the stick and see how much oil we have.
When he's not thinking about suspension and RPMs, Travis enjoys some other fun things.
Draw, color, talk, play board games, card games.
He also does well in school.
My grades are all A's and 1 B, and that's in math.
And it takes good math skills to work as a mechanic, something Travis would like to do when he gets older.
These are hybrid type cars. So you hear a lot, have you seen a lot about electric ones?
Cars that are gasoline and electric powered as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what these are. Good.
Which is literally what I'm learning about in science.
Here, you can try it. Go ahead and squeeze this and pull it off the handle. Okay, pull out. That plugs into the car. Instead of filling it up with gasoline, we're going to fill it up with electric.
Travis is very witty, very smart. He loves learning new things. He would do best in a family with no other children, just so he can get that one-on-one attention.
As you get a little bit older, you're going to have to learn about a lot of this stuff and how all the cars work.
We stopped to talk to some of the students in the program.
Never stop studying. That's just like these guys. They're back in trying to learn as much as they can.
They give him a few car tools to use when he gets a car of his own one day. After he checks out a few more cars and trucks and learns how to balance a tire, of course he has to have a little fun. He's gearing up for life. Travis is a waiting child. I love seeing these kids in their elements, and that's what made our next waiting child so special. Let's meet Nelson and see his skills with Legos.
Nothing.
19-year-old Nelson loves solving problems, and he really has a knack for building Legos.
He loves Legos. It is his very favorite thing to do. He's like very concentrated. He follows the directions. If he messes up, he doesn't get frustrated. He just looks backwards and redoes them.
And he looks so friendly. I mean, when you're walking into a room, what's the first thing you notice about him?
Oh, he just has a huge smile. He's, oh, you're here for me? He almost can't believe it. He's so excited. Nelson loves to be around people. He just loves to be part of what's going on. He likes to be part of small groups. That's his favorite thing. But he really just brightens up when he sees you.
He loves putting together puzzles, and Superman and Iron Man are two of his favorite heroes.
He could be any superhero. It would be Iron Man because he likes to build things. So he feels connected to Iron Man in that way.
And he knows just what he's looking for in a family.
So Nelson would like a family who can provide him with a lot of support. He needs a lot of structure and time and attention. He's also looking for a family that's going to support his relationships with his family members.
Nelson is a waiting child. Nelson seems like such a fun kid, and so is our next waiting child. I got a chance to meet Ryan at the Carnegie Science Center, another amazing builder who loves using his hands. Meet Ryan. He's a 17-year-old kid who loves building things. So we come to the Carnegie Science Center to check out their Bricksburg exhibit.
I like to build them, and sometimes I like to build certain things out of them.
He also likes outdoor activities, playing video and board games.
He is always wanting to do something with his hands. I've never seen a teen build Legos like he has.
We both build a tilt maze and make sure the ball can make its way through.
But I'm doing good over here.
You're doing good? That's great. I finish my maze and roll the ball, and it works. No. Ryan's maze works great too. He's really a master builder.
He's incredibly sweet, he's funny, he's thoughtful.
Well, they have wheels for us. Now we use Legos to build a couple of cars to see how fast we can go down the track. Ready, go. You won again. Ryan would love a single or two-parent family who loves to be active.
And he's really just looking for his friend or family to give and receive all the love he deserves.
Ryan is a waiting child. I think we've got a future engineer in our friend Ryan. Well, our next waiting child is a real go-getter. I met Luke at the skating ring where he faced his fears and he got rolling. Meet Luke. He's 14 years old and wants to learn how to roller skate.
I haven't really roller skated before, but I kind of don't know how to.
So we bring him to Neville Rollerdrome in McKees Rocks to try out skates for the very first time.
You here for some skate rentals today? Okay, what size do you wear?
6.5.
Jim finds the perfect skates for Luke and they start working on standing and balancing.
You got this, buddy.
But before things really get rolling, Luke tells me about his other hobbies. He likes swimming, water parks, and video games. What kind of video games do you like to play?
Minecraft. I like car games.
Is there anything else fun you like to do?
I like to play soccer.
Tell me about that.
I used to have a soccer team before.
Some of his favorite foods are cheeseburgers, ramen, and he also likes
Pizza, ice cream, chicken.
At first, Luke wants to sit back down, but I think he was a little afraid of falling. But Jim knows just what to do if you feel like you're going to fall.
Put your fingers on your knees and bend down to here.
Luke is very energetic. He loves to talk to anyone that's willing to listen. He has a very infectious laugh. I think that makes everyone want to laugh with him.
It's off to a slow start, but things are starting to pick up a little bit.
Don't worry about going forward. We'll get to that in a couple minutes, okay? Side to side.
Well, at first I did not think we were gonna get actually onto the rink, but now he's up and at 'em, skating all around, so I'm pretty proud of him.
Let it roll. Let it roll. Good. Okay, roll a little bit.
I'm actually getting the hang of it.
Luke would do well with a family that's a two-parent household and that provides a lot of consistency and structure, and then that provides an everyday routine for him.
There you go. Look to your left.
I'm doing it!
Why walk when you can skate? This is how he rolls. Luke is a waiting child. Don't go away. We have another Ryan to meet, plus a hardworking kid with a drive for golf. But first, a message from PA Swan.
We filmed Pennsylvania adoptive families and asked them why more people need to become foster or adoptive parents.
As a society, we have a responsibility to make sure every kid gets from being a kid to being a responsible adult.
I would encourage anybody to do it. You get so much more out of it than you expect.
Visit adoptpakids.org to watch the video, meet the kids, and learn how you can become a foster or adoptive parent.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Welcome back. Our next waiting child is a fast learner with a natural skill on the golf course. Here's James. 16-year-old James loves the game of golf, so he came to 5-Iron Golf in Market Square to get some expert golf training and to grip it and rip it.
I like playing hockey with my friends, playing video games, a little bit golf.
What are you looking forward to working on with your golf game?
Putting.
Putting?
Yeah, putting. Yeah.
What goes wrong with your putting?
I don't know, sometimes it veers left, sometimes it veers right.
Alex Cook, an expert instructor and fitter at 5-Iron, shows James exactly what he needs to do to improve his game.
How's it going?
Alex, this is James.
James, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
The knee bend gets a nice athletic stance. Let's get our hands closer together here.
James is very hardworking. He is very strong. He is a very good advocate for himself. He loves sports, and he is good at multitasking.
He works on his posture and swing, then James really drives the ball.
Knee bend.
4. And he knows exactly what he wants in a family.
A mother and dad and dogs and people that like to go places and do sport things.
Bring those feet closer together. There you go.
When it comes to putting and life, all he needs is a little guidance to win it all.
Attaboy, attaboy.
James is a waiting child. It was awesome to see James nail that putt. And up next, we meet our second Ryan of the day. He's an avid reader, and as you'll see, he's super creative. 14-year-old Ryan is one smart kid, and he loves to learn, so we launch our way to the Carnegie Science Center to check out the new Mars exhibit. Ryan tells me about some of his favorite things to do.
Mostly I collect books, but I like to read too. Mostly Dogman, Captain Underpants. I like to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
He reads so well that in school he's being moved to a higher level of English language arts. We get moving at the Science Center and head over to drive the lunar rovers. We look for signs of life while exploring the surface of Mars. We also take some time to learn about the history of the planet.
This field acted as a shield, protecting Earth and Mars from the harmful radiation spewing outward from the sun.
Ryan is a sweet, intuitive, curious, incredibly intelligent young man.
I'd like to be able to have my own YouTube channel, be on YouTube, be on TV. I'd like to be an author. I'd like to write books, write games online.
So if you had your own YouTube channel, what would it be about?
Entertainment, gaming, and comedy.
Ryan would fit best with a loving family who perhaps enjoys the country.
Ideally, mom and dad. It would be best if he were the only child. He needs that sort of attention and space. He really enjoys his quiet time.
So I like your outfit today. How'd you pick out your clothes?
I decided to put it on today because I liked it because I'd be on camera and TV. I was gonna make it look nice.
Yeah, well, you did a really good job. Did you tie your own tie?
No, because I don't really know how to tie. I let other people do it for me.
For Ryan, it's the simple things in life that he hopes someone teaches him one day. Ryan is a waiting child. Hey, maybe we'll see Ryan here on KDKA someday. But in the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing that YouTube channel. And speaking of dreams coming true, let's meet Haley as she lives out her dream of riding a horse for the very first time. 16-year-old Haley loves everything horses, so we bring the budding equestrian to Candy Lane Acres in Sewickley to ride a horse for the very first time. A dream come true.
You're gonna brush the direction that her hair grows, okay?
Yeah.
So you gotta keep one hand on her so she knows you're there. And you can push pretty hard, okay? They actually really enjoy it.
Co-owner Chelsea Alter starts with showing her how to brush Holly.
Go ahead and give it a try. We have 34 horses.
That's a lot of horses. When I was little, I'd see a little girl riding a horse. I said, maybe me one day I could ride a horse. You know, I was like a country kind of girl. That's the reason why I love horses. I love like how they chew and their noises.
She sings, draws, and likes other animals too.
Like huskies, cats, maybe like a lot of Dalmatians.
Would you like to put the saddle pad on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is her withers. We're gonna put it up and cover her withers. So you're gonna slide it up a little bit more. We're gonna do the saddle next. Yep. Okay, we're gonna put it right in the middle of the saddle pad.
Next, Haley walks Holly to the arena so she can saddle up and get ready to ride for the first time.
Left foot in here. There you go, and then you're gonna swing around.
Oh boy.
Got it.
Whoa.
Good.
Wow.
And she's off.
This is really cool.
Got it. Okay, we'll take a little walk around the arena here. What do you think?
Wow.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Haley is a young lady with a heart of gold. She is a sweetheart. She is a social butterfly. She loves to meet new people, tell you about herself, and then try to find common interests with you.
Right leg behind you, go ahead.
Like that?
Yep, you got it. And then both feet straight down. Good job.
Haley would do really well with a family who's just warm and affectionate and can really make her feel part of the home.
She also gets a chance to feed Holly.
Keep your hand flat. You got it.
Good job, Holly. Oh, I can hear her chewing.
You can hear her chewing, huh?
Dreams really do come true.
I loved it.
Haley is a waiting child. Haley was so good with the horses, and I love seeing her excitement and passion, just like our next waiting child, Michael, who loves soccer. 17-year-old Michael is a die-hard soccer fan and player, so we came to Highmark Stadium in Station Square, the home of the Pittsburgh Riverhounds.
I've played soccer since I was 4, and I mean, just growing up, soccer has been my true love.
And of course, he knows all about the recent World Cup and Argentina's win.
I'm really proud of the United States. I can't say enough about them. I was a little disappointed, but I'm happy they qualified the first time in 20 plus years. and it's a young team. The future's bright for him.
Do you think you guys could teach him maybe a couple of drills? But I think he knows a lot already.
Okay, I can do my best to show you what I got. One that I like to do is just sort of like on either side of the line, taking the ball like inside and outside of the foot.
Robbie Mertz plays midfield for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds, and he has some tips for him.
Yeah, and then you could try it with the other foot too. He's got the speed, that's for sure.
I'm definitely a leader, but you know, once you have my trust, once you have my respect, I'll do anything for you. You know, I'm a very motivated kid, I'm a very hardworking kid, and I'm a very positive kid. I try and find the best out of everything.
Next, I play goalie for the day and try and block a possible score.
Oh, there it is. Good stuff.
Michael's a very outgoing guy. He loves his sports. He's very active, and he also is very passionate about music. He likes to help other people. He likes being humble and grounded.
Mike, you got the skills, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Michael wants somebody who could be his own cheering section. He needs a family that's active and involved, and somebody that can be a mentor to him to help him transition into adulthood.
My teammates, I love them, and it's just being together when we're on the field, nothing else matters. My best memories are on the soccer field with my teammates, and I just love everything about it.
Michael is a waiting child. He was so good. All right, for more information on PA Swan, including post-permanency services, call 1-800-585-7926 or visit kdka.com/waitingchild. I'm Mikey Hood for CBS News Pittsburgh.